Here I've got 4 terms and I want to take out a common factor. I look at it and I see there's no common factor other than 1, and that won't simplify it any further. I look at the first 2 terms and I see I can take out a 2. And then the third and fourth term, I can take out an A. Well, let's see where that gets us. So 2 on x plus y. And I'm going to take out a plus A on x plus y. Now let's look at that. The 2 brackets contain exactly the same expression, x plus y. So now I have it set up so that I can take out a common factor. That common factor is x plus y. It's important to note that the brackets contain identically the same thing. So now taking out x plus y, it goes into this first expression 2 times. And it goes into this second expression plus A times. Now it's fully factorised. How do I know it's fully factorised? Because I've got a product as my result. So 2 things multiplied together, remember, is a product. When I'm factorising, I'm taking an expression where it's written as the sum, in this case of 4 terms, and then I write it as a product. So factorising is the process of putting those brackets back in. On previous videos, I removed the brackets. Here, I'm putting the brackets back in. So the original question is written as a sum. That is, all the terms are separated by pluses. The final result is a product. That process of going from a sum to a product is called factorising. Now we know how to do it, but as usual, let's take some practice. Now there's my sum, 4 terms. Always check first of all, can you take out a common factor? Other than 1? No. The first 2 terms I can take out a 3. The second 2 terms I can take out a B. So that's 3 on x plus y. Now I'm going to change my method slightly. I'm going to write down the second bracket before I take out the factor. Why am I doing that? I'm doing it to ensure the 2 brackets are identical. So now I'm looking at the plus bx plus y and saying, what will I divide into that to give me this x plus y? And we can see it's plus b. And it's very important to write that sign in there, because if you don't write it in, you're saying you're multiplying this bracket by b as well, and we're not. Now, taking out my common factor, which is x plus y, it goes into this first expression 3 times. It goes into this second expression plus b times. And now I have 2 expressions multiplied together, so I say that expression is fully factorised. Now pause the video and see if you can work this one out. This time I've introduced some minus signs. Can I take out a common factor? No. Can I group together in pairs to take out a common factor? Yes. So I'm going to take 3 out of these 2 terms, and it looks like I'm going to take b out of these 2. Now I'm going to write down the second bracket to be identical to the first one so that I can take out a common factor. And x into bx goes b times, and b goes into minus 2by minus y times. Common factor, x plus 2y. Into this, 3 times, into this, plus b times. It gets more important to write down your second bracket the same as the first bracket when you've got different signs. And we'll take an example of that now. Now this looks harder, but we're going to approach it in exactly the same way. Can I take out a common factor? The answer is no. Can I group together in pairs to take out a common factor? Well, I can see 2x goes into both of these terms. I'm not quite sure over here. It looks like b will come out. Write down the second bracket the same as the first bracket. Now it starts to become a little clearer. We can see that b will come out, but we can see that the signs also change. So what divides into minus 2by to give me plus 2y? It's going to be minus b. And checking, minus b into minus ab, minus into minus gives me plus, and the b into ab goes a times. Now we can see the importance of writing down that second bracket to be identical to the first bracket. Now that's my common factor, 2y plus a. It goes into this first expression 2x times, and into the second one minus b times. And now it's fully factorised. Pause the video and try this similar sum. Well done if you got that correct. Try this one. Now I hope you got as far as here. Now the next thing that we have to look at is the b minus 3. What do I divide into this to give me b minus 3? Now the order here is different to here. So if that throws you, change the order. Move the sum so that it suits yourself. Now it becomes clearer as to what is the factor. So we can see that we take out an a, that's fine. And now we can see the signs have changed. Because it's minus ab, what do we divide into minus ab to give me plus b? It'll be minus a. And always check, minus a into plus 3a, minus into plus gives me minus, a into 3a goes 3 times. So now I have my common factor b minus 3 into this 4 times, into this minus a times. Now if you've finished all of this and you understand it, I advise you to go to the drill video where I go through some more examples and their solutions.